Gals, this is Stingray, and I'm here to enlighten you all on Operation First Strike. Operation First Strike was one of the most important operations in the Human Covenant War. Fought on September 13th of 2552 between the human survivors of Reach and Installation 04 and a brute-led fleet consisting of 500 warships, including the 30-kilometer-long battle station Unyielding Hierophant. The battle itself resulted in the loss of nearly the entire Covenant fleet and the battle station, while human losses were only one Spartan 2, being Grace 093, Vice Admiral Danforth Whitcomb, and only Lieutenant Haverson. The battle halted the Covenant plans to attack Earth by nearly a month, which bought the UNSC command the time it needed to reinforce Earth. By September of 2552, the UNSC was losing the war. They had lost the second most important planet in human-controlled space, Reach. Earth was all that humanity had left. However, despite these losses, humanity would score a major victory on Installation 04, where the Master Chief would defeat both the Covenant and contain a flood outbreak, while also inadvertently gaining valuable intelligence about the Forerunners and the Covenant. In the aftermath of this battle, the Master Chief would link up with other human survivors, including Staff Sergeant Avery Johnson, Corporal Locklear, Lieutenant Elias Haverson, Petty Officer Sheila Pulaski, and a clinically dead Spartan, Linda 058. This group would board the Covenant DDS carrier, Ascendant Justice, and commandeer it. The survivors would then make their way to Reach, where Master Chief would make contact with two groups of survivors, one being Vice Admiral Danforth Whitcomb and three Spartans, Lee 008, Anton 044, and Grace 093. The second group consisted of Dr. Catherine Halsey and five Spartans, Frederick 104, Kelly 087, William 043, Vin 030, and Isaac 093. Both Vin and Isaac were killed during the evacuation. After getting both groups off planet, command of the group fell to Vice Admiral Whitcomb. The UNSC Smart AI Cortana decided to combine the Ascendant Justice with the UNSC Paris-class heavy frigate Gettysburg. Dr. Halsey would then perform surgery on Linda 058, which would save her life. Immediately after the ships were joined together, the Gettysburg Ascendant Justice came under fire from the Covenant fleet. Vice Admiral Whitcomb ordered a retreat to slipspace. However, the ship, due to a Forerunner crystal that was being carried by Dr. Catherine Halsey, made the Gettysburg Ascendant Justice enter a slipspace anomaly with several other Covenant ships, and the ensuing battle, 4 Spartans would be killed while attempting to make repairs to the ship, as was the pilot Sheila Pulaski, and Kelly 087 would be severely injured. The Gettysburg Ascendant Justice would survive the battle and would find itself in the Eridanus system, where they worked together with a group of insurrectionists to repair the vessel. Afterwards, a Covenant battle group arrived looking for the Forerunner crystal, and after a short battle, would destroy the insurrectionist base. During the battle, Dr. Catherine Halsey would make plans to destroy the Forerunner crystal, and then left with Spartan Kelly 087. Before she left, however, she entrusted the crystal to Corporal Locklear and told him to destroy it. He would, but the resulting explosion would also kill him. After this battle, the UNSC learned of an awful truth from Covenant transmissions. The Covenant had discovered Earth and was amassing a fleet to take it. The UNSC could not allow that to happen, and so Master Chief proposed a daring plan. He wants to take the Spartans and a copy of Cortana's hacking subroutines and board the Covenant battle station at the center of the fleet, then overload its reactors, causing a shockwave that would destroy the fleet. Before we get into the battle, I think we need to go over why the brutes were leading this fleet and not the elites. This is because of the Prophet of Truth. He wanted to have more control over the Covenant, and he could not do that with the elites, who had long been the second major species in the Covenant, standing in his way. His intention was to use a brute-led fleet to destroy the last of the humans, and then he would capitalize on that victory to remove the elites from power and put the easily controlled brutes in place of them. Operation First Strike began on September 13th at 0530 hours, when the Gettysburg Ascendant Justice passed through the Tau Ceti system and dropped off the Spartans in a captured Spirit transport. The Spartans made their way to the Covenant battle station Unyielding Hierophant. After infiltrating the station, the Spartans traveled through ventilation shafts while looking for the station's reactor core. At 1551 hours, the Spartans enter into a large temple-like area where they are ambushed by brutes. After a short but intense fight, one which almost kills the Master Chief, the Spartans emerge victorious. Grace 093 is killed. The Master Chief then engaged the emergency fail-safe self-destruct, which he used as a trap to kill Covenant reinforcements. After heavy fighting to the reactor core, the Spartans used Cortana's subroutines to overload the reactor. With only 10 minutes until the station explodes, the Spartans fight their way with covering fire from Linda 058 to the shuttle bay and commandeer several Banshees. The Master Chief then saves Linda from Covenant reinforcements. While the Spartans were attacking the unyielding Hierophant, Vice Admiral Whitcomb and Lieutenant Haverson decided that they needed to draw in more of the Covenant fleet. The two decided to uncouple the Ascendant Justice from the UNSC Gettysburg. They would also leave behind the Ascendant Justice's slipspace drive for the Gettysburg. As the Ascendant Justice moved toward the fleet, Vice Admiral sent an open message to the Covenant that he had the Forerunner crystal, and that if they wanted it, they would have to come and take it. The Ascendant Justice made its way to the unyielding Hierophant, and the Covenant fleet followed. The unyielding Hierophant exploded, destroying the 488 ships of the 500-strong Covenant fleet and killing Vice Admiral Whitcomb along with Lieutenant Haverson. As the Spartans made it to the evacuation point, they linked up with the Gettysburg and made a random slipspace jump, making their way to Earth. Operation First Strike was one of the many decisive battles of 2552. The destruction of the Covenant fleet halted the Covenant's plans by nearly a month. It also hurt the Prophet of Truth's plans to remove the elites from their powerful position in the Covenant, by forcing him to wait for the elites to mess up again, which they would during the Battle of Delta Halo, where Master Chief kills the Prophet of Regret. It alerted the UNSC that the Covenant had discovered Earth, and using this time, they began to prepare for the inevitable invasion. Thank you all for listening. This has been Stingray of Halothon Lore.